Hello, welcome to the basement. I keep finding more things. One thing I thought of showing is here's a hat that I have done somewhat of things. Mostly has pewter pins, a couple of buttons about school things. It's not too elaborate, but in the last video, I can put it on and say, oops, yeehaw. It's a little bit bent, it's been sitting. Gotta work on that. Anyway, with necklaces and things, for example, I have this. Sort of a C thing. And a lot of hats and things are pretty good in that you can take things like this and just plop them over the top. Now these C things are a little big, but this one here, and I showed this last time, it was a heart. This one is, I think, some shorter, and there are probably ways that I could, I'm sure there's a way I could make it shorter again, if I wanted it to fit nicely around the hat and say sit somewhere like that. There, it's in the front. Anyway, especially with the chain and the thing and the stuff, I'm sure I could do things better. And I have. Now the thing, I mean, it's nice if things are twice as long as you need them, but that is not the case in this case. It is not. These things are way too long. These things. Actually, these are the kind of things that I think at some point with, and I've done stuff like this before. I've done lots of photography, and yes, that includes more exotic things. But this is the kind of thing, this would be a great accessory for a model who may be wearing, well, certainly a necklace. Maybe not much more than a necklace, but it just sets the tone, sets the mood to show, oh yes, this is an exotic location. It is, or a beach thing, or, even if it isn't, it sets the thing. Anyway, other things I have here. Some years ago, there was a fellow who lived in my neighborhood, named Joe Bowen, and he is the voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he was moving. So I happened by and said, oh, look, there's his garage sale. And it was right near the end. That's the best time to go to any garage sale because they just want to get rid of things. And I don't know exactly why he would sell something like this. Basically a Santa hat with a Maple Leaf thing. It says Leafs. But he was. And so I said, oh, I'll get that. And there is more. There is more. What is this? Oh, okay. This is actually, I guess this is kind of a costuming bag. This is like a thing for Ninja Turtles, and it really doesn't go with my eyes, but I know it's one of the Ninja Turtles. And what is this? Oh, it's another one. This one might seem wider. It might. Aha. I can see better. Maybe it's the other one upside down. Anyway, another Ninja Turtle thing. And then, what do we got here? Oh. Ew. Funny, when you have long hair, it sure gets everywhere. It's kind of like dog hair. This would be a thing for winter. And there's I guess, anyway, there's lots of tags. There's like 4 different tags inside this silly ass thing. But I guess this is more of a dainty womanly type thing. And it's like a headband for the winter. Or maybe it's for ears. But boy, it does not really fit around my head. Anyway, but back to the more exotic stuff. Here is definitely a winter kind of hat. And it may not say Maple Leafs on it, but it certainly, it says Maple Leafs. It doesn't say it. Whoa. So another great addition to the hat collection here. Oh, wait a second. Here's another one, a lot like the first one. And certainly I find things like this fit much better after I've had my haircut. Now, let's see here. This can go off. Now this, oh, and this does actually say Toronto Maple Leafs. It does, although it may be hard to see. It might be. Oh, if I can just get it turned out properly. There. Isn't that magnificent? Now, if only they were magnificent. In the regular season, they're really good. But that doesn't cut it. I still think a shake-up is necessary. I know they've been signing lots of people lately. But, yeah, I think, sadly, as I've said before, the core four can't score. Now, here's another thing that also came. Sale. This too kind of screams Leafs, sort of, kind of, in that it's blue. It is. There. Isn't it lovely? It is. But that's not all. That's not all. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Hang on. It's another wig thing. That's the back, that's the front. At least I think that's the back. It has a tag. Usually the tag is in the back. Whoosh. Now this, I suppose years ago, I think that's got to be in the back. Years ago when my hair was longer, maybe this was kind of what I might have looked like with a dark beard. I don't know that I ever had my hair really doesn't go like this. It kind of just gets thick. It does. It does. So, another thing for, as I used to say on the, Mr. Rogers. Something for the tickle trunk. Here, you've seen this before, but I threw it in this bag, so I figured, oh well, we'll do it again. Maybe people have missed this. This is a whole other sort of thing. This too could go for a Leafs thing, but it really wasn't designed to. It's really meant for Halloween. And, oh, I think it's kind of tangled up. Oh dear. Don't you hate that? Hello? Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. Which is too bad. I don't know if I can get it. It really hasn't been used. It was in its bag, but then the bag was not good. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be kind of tied up on the one side thing. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I just don't know. There is this thing. Maybe it was supposed to be on both sides. I do remember one piece of it falling off. I do. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be a Leaf thing, I suppose. There's not much in the back. It all sort of comes out the front. Anyway, this was definitely a thing I got at Value Village when their Halloween stuff was coming to an end. Anyway, I should find a better bag for all this, because I just have a plastic bag here that I've had it in, and I don't think it's done this any good being all mixed in. I don't think so. But I suppose what I will do is, for this moment, I will put it all back in here, and I will take it upstairs, and chances are I'll put it in a bag from probably one of the big bags from Dollarama. They're big, they're fabric, they're cheap, and, or sorry, they're not cheap, they're inexpensive. And I can hang this with costumey things. And have them. There we are. The leaf hats and the Ninja Turtle thing. There they go. There they go. All right. So, costumey stuff. Also, could be used for modeling things. If it was time for a big leaf series like the playoffs. What am I saying? It's possible. Anyway, it is possible. And these things, I guess I need kind of like the slinky underwear. So this is where I need to find the right, these actually, they almost match. Find the right model. I think I'll put them in the bowl if I can from here. Let's see, can I? I did. In the bowl that's going upstairs with an assortment of things. I think. All right, much more to look through. Much more. It is endless. I'm really, there is some dread in all this. There is also some excitement because there's things that I know that I've not looked through in probably about 15 years, maybe more. But when we moved, which was a mistake, never should have moved, I really didn't have time to go through things. It was just like, pack it up, move it, pack it up, move it, pack it up, move it. So anyway, but it is time. So as I said before, can't rush somebody who has too much stuff. Just let them go through the process. All right. Have a lovely, lovely day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now. From the basement, David Bradley, signing off.